Ether was the one I was thinking of. It's like, oh yeah, it makes all moves by 10. I thought Elixir was the one that's like, oh, it heals all the ones of 1 move. And then Max Elixir was like, you have max special attack, and you have 110 speed. You might outspeed me, but I'll be able to take you out in one shot no matter what. Never mind. I apparently outspeed you. Probably because I have some EV investment in speed. I don't know how much, but I know I do have it. Umbreon. You either have max defense or max special defense, and the other one is the 110 stat. So, I don't know. Take a pick of Bitter Blade for Poison Jab. I think Bitter Blade will be able to take it out. Because it's stab. I did a lot of this research. Trust me. I did a lot of it for Pokemon Insurgents. Because the Mega Eevee can change into the Umbreon, Espeon, and all that stuff. So. Had to do a bunch of research specifically on which ones did what. I don't remember what I ended up on. I think it was Jolteon, Espeon, Sylveon, and Umbreon. I think was like the 4 that like was the 4 types that I liked a lot. Pretty much like because like Umbreon was very defensive. And I think the move to transform it into Umbreon was Foul Play, which used up the opponent's attack stat. So it was really good. Okay, I wonder what's up here, though. What's up here? Oh. It's another one of those stick things. I don't really know what they're for yet. Probably. Yay, I'm not even gonna try and say that. Hello, Max. You're gonna be annoying, aren't you? Okay, Bitter Blade. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of Pokemon, like, not caught, but like we're gonna have a lot of Pokemon seen, and then like 3 of them caught kind of deal. For sure, we're gonna fight a lot of trainers that have different Pokemon, but I'm not even gonna try and catch them. This is a normal poison, I think. Yeah. I was almost about to say we caught this thing before, but yeah. There we go, perfect. Nice. Portreat's got a level, nice. No, really, who are you? I am Mortrice. I am a Pokemon. I'm joking. Yeah, I also looked up some things that were changed from Sword and Shield to this game. And one thing that I definitely do not agree with was how they dealt with the other, like Sword and Shield's legendaries, where they debuffed their like sort of like moves and stuff like that. Not only that, they debuffed their abilities, which is kind of interesting, and they also like debuffed Protean and Libero, which is kind of interesting to me. That they would, like, now of all times, they decided to go, you know what, this ability is a little too broken, let's go and nerf it. Like, isn't it a bit too late for that? Like, okay, Dragon Ball's nice. Because, I mean, like, if you're gonna nerf it now, it seems like it kind of just defeats the purpose. So if you don't know what the nerf pretty much is, I mean, this is going by what I've read from Cerebi and kind of how I understand it. So the first time that you ever use a different typed move for your Protean or your Libero, whichever one you're using, whichever Pokemon you're using that has those sort of abilities, uses a move in particular, they will change into that typing once a battle. So you have to be very careful on which type you change your Pokemon, because I think it keeps the type even after it switches out. I can be wrong on that. Hopefully they change it so that that's actually a thing. Because if it's like, oh yeah, it's a one and done kind of deal, then what if you switch out? Then you lose it. Alright, Dennis. But yeah, because like how Libero and how Protein works is that no matter what move you use, you'll always have Stab, because your Pokemon's typing will change to that move's typing, which is really good. And this also kind of really helps out when your opponent goes like, okay, he's got, I know a big Protein user was Greninja, so like you go, okay, Greninja, okay, but what typing, or what move is he going to use to change its typing? And that's something that, like, I really liked, was that it added that extra bit of strategy. It's like, like he thinks I'm going to use, like I'm not going to change his typing pretty much, but I'm going to use that grass move, so it really throws them off their game, right? And even like Cinderace didn't really have much in terms of moves, and I apologize we didn't have dog barking. But yeah, but even like Cinderace having Libero was like just as dangerous too. Because you originally had a special attacker as Greninja having it, which is just as much of a menace as anything else, but then now you have a physical attacker, Cinderace, having it too, so now, like, you can't just go with a special defense wall and just go, ha! You can't do anything. It's like, okay, let me just switch to a different starter that has, like, you know, a similar ability, but is a physical attacker, and it's like, well, great. And having a Pokemon that can wall two different, like, attack categories is a tall order to fill. Like, you're either gonna get one or the other, or you're gonna have one that does have both, sure, but it's gonna have very low health because it's gotta compensate one of the three things that makes a Pokemon very beefy, right? Either it has very good defenses but very low health, or it's gonna have very good health but it's not gonna have very good defenses. I think one that I think fulfilled like all of the categories, or be very close to fulfilling all of the categories, was what's its name? Guzzlord, I think. I think the only thing that probably might not even be that great in particular was the typing. Dark Dragon is just not a very nice typing to be very defensive, probably. Because you're quad weak to something, so as soon as a fairy type enters the field, if you don't switch, you're down. There you go. What is this? Blizzard. Yay, I got Blizzard. That's so cool. Okay. We got 2 new Pokemon we can use. That's pretty good. There's a random ice arena over there. Okay. So let's go try and get to this gym over here. So let's try and head back down. If the fly thing would actually work sometimes. Keep an eye on some items, even though it looks like... Oh, that's kind of weird. Okay. Oh, what the... What? Why did you just randomly drop? He just randomly, like, just started diving for some reason. That was weird. Like, it's like he lost his gliding momentum and just started, like, dropping down. Like, look at that. So I guess they might have put, like, a timer on it, maybe. Like, oh yeah, sure, you can glide for like 20 seconds. Any longer than that, and you're not really gliding, you're just falling. Okay, I'm gonna revive. Okay. Oh no, what happened, buddy? Okay, yeah. I do the same thing too, except for instead of battling, I just listen to music. Usually just listening to distracted. Okay, I'm about to pause the recording and close the window because this is getting annoying. In fact, this dog just keeps barking. Next time we get that dog barking, I'm gonna pause the video. Pause the recording for a little bit. Again, this room gets very steamy, so I have to like open up a window so it doesn't get too hot in here. And because I don't know exactly how long this recording is going to be, and knowing my luck, it's going to be about 7 hours because I just love exploring these games, man. And I also just want to, like, you know, see, like, what the different, like, you know, biome, well, I say biomes, but, like, different locations are about, like, this ice mountain, like, what could be hidden in this mountain? Who knows, right? Like, that's kind of how I am. I don't know if I headed the right way, though, to get up here, but I'm here. This is what matters. We randomly got up here. I thought those were a shiny Pokemon of something else. Alright, we got to Montenevera. I think this is where we need to go. I can be wrong. I think this might be Gym 6. Does it ever tell you what Gym 6 is supposed to be? The MC of R.I.P. Well, the main character of Rest in Peace, apparently. Alright. Alright. I'd like you to heal my Pokemon, please. I don't even know if, or maybe there is a dedicated path, I'm not quite sure. Okay, is there a rep guy around here? Oh, that's just a mountain? Maybe that's probably the way you're supposed to, like, continue forward. Okay. I'm trying to find the... Wait, is that one the Chansey supply? Wait, hang on a second. Nope, that's not zoom in. Oh, that is the Chansey supply. Okay. Wait, hang on a second. Okay, so I'm guessing you're a sandwich shop, right? Oh no, you're an ingredient shop. Okay. Okay. Can I go mass buy? Is there a mass buy? Bulk buy, there we go. There we go, we're just gonna buy a bunch of ingredients. I don't even care if I already have them in the inventory. We're just gonna do this. And I'll find out which ones I can use for breeding, because I really just want to get some extra encounters, especially since, like, a lot of the Pokemon I feel like are going to be in routes that we already have. Especially the Fido thing, and I think that's a very sad thing to happen, is that, like, oh yeah, you can't get it because it's so close to the towns. It's like, but I already have Pokemon that are from those routes. It's like, oh well, too late. I think Cerebi even has, like, something that says, like, that they're close to towns, and I even, like, okay, so you can find them in the towns. But no, that's not how that works. Alright, thank you so much. That's actually kind of awesome. Alright. My friend also did a challenge where he played, where he had, like he bought Scarlet and Violet. And he actually got, like, he went through Scarlet with only, like, if he needed to buy something, he had to buy it with LP only. And so he had a lot of money at the end, but LP was always, like, drained completely. What is this? Is that the gym stadium? That better not be a gym stadium. Oh, this better not be a rhythm game. I suck at those. Duskstone. Wait. Hang on a second. So this has a lot of the similar things from from Sword and Shield. Is this going to be something that I'm going to really hate? Okay, let's not do this one then. Wait, should we do this one since we're here? No, let's not do the Ghost one. I mean, Ghost we can easily take down, but I think that we should take down the... What is it? Maybe we should just go... Wait, I've got a challenge. Okay. Let's go through the Psychic one, because that one's supposedly, like, harder to get to. So, since it's harder to get to, it has to be, like, a higher level, right? It's hard to get to, has to be a higher level? I mean, it makes sense. If it's harder to get to, it has to be a harder level. There's no way you're gonna there's no way there was, like, someone, like, one video just says, like, oh yeah, that gym's harder to get to, and it's not gonna be higher level. And I swear, like, if I figure out that I'm going on a certain line, I'm gonna be really angry. I think the only one we might have diverted was probably the star thing, where we did fire first, and we got our first wipe because of that. Oh, and I keep saying this anytime that somebody asks me, how was your, like, Scarlet and Violet, like, feel? I go, like, I feel dirty from, like, my, like, from my first, Team Star battle. They go, why do you feel dirty? I'm like, because, like, I went with the dirty strat going in for the second time. They go, okay. Why? And I went, well, because I wiped the first time. They go, you lost? And I was like, yeah, I went to the fire one, I guess a little too early. Then they go, what did you just do? I went, well, I beat the second gym, thought that the fire Team Star thing was around their level.